Yeah, we're live now. What they do with that gente? Shit. Tonight we definitely gonna shoot some shots. Just like it. Oh man, let me see. What's up with you though? What's this? Wait for a little bit of people to get up in here. Oh. Hold on a second though.
Yo, what it do, everybody? What it do? Everybody tapping in.
We'll wait a little bit. Let's see who taps in. This motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We in there like swimwear.
In July of 1936.
What it do, Terps?
Quite like Terps in the United States.
They got me in trouble. Don't get me copyrighted.
They gonna give me a tell, man.
They trying to fuck my shit up.
They trying to mess it up, man.
Let's see what the hell is though. Let me let my dog in real quick. What's up, bud?
Yeah, sir.
All right. We got 2 people up in this bitch, 3 people up in here. Let's check out who's the first comment. What do you do with the first comment? Let's go. Who we got up in here? What it do? What's up, gangsters?
What it do?
Yeah, no, never done. Never. We just normal motherfuckers. You know? Hey, man, so today, man, I want to say something, man. You know, Six Deuce always tells me, like, yeah, fool, you know, you made it, dog. Like, you know, you've been in this game for a minute, right? But then when you get like OGs, homie, that really been doing this shit, giving you recognition, and I'm not even gonna say who it was or nothing, because that's not what it's about. But I'm just saying, like, when you get real OGs in the game, homie, with big names that tap in with you and say, like, keep doing your thing, homie, salute. Like, that shit is what it's about. That shit is what it's about. My boy was, you know, people always tell me, like, damn, fool, you're doing good, but I don't ever look at it like that. I look at it as this is what I love to do, you know. So, I mean, I'm not trying to compete with nobody. I'm just trying to bring with my people, you feel me? And the people that are in my circle, you feel me? That's it.
No, yeah, and honestly, bro, I say that because it's the truth. Or nothing, just right here, posted. I don't know if y'all seen, by the way, anybody. Free the homie Problems the low dope music artist trying to spill records. He recently got incarcerated.
Yeah, it's crazy. Free that little homie.
There's a fake page going around right now. That's what I was finishing up on. That's what's going on. My bad, local. And you know how I caught him?
Are you good?
I ain't gonna lie, they almost because I hit them with, hey, it's a fake page, and they're like, what you mean? Like, this is really me. And it anybody could say that, but the way he put it, sadly, because the younger generation had used a lot of abbreviations, it was low-key kind of like almost, but then I got him when I was like, what was the name of the engineer I sent you to go record your recent song before you got locked up? Instantly blocked me. I knew it. You know what I mean, my boy? I was like, engineers like that. I'll shut them out publicly, but I don't just send my peoples to all of them, right? So I knew if he couldn't provide me that name, it was a dead giveaway. He instantly, bro, blocked me, bro. And you know, I have like 5 profiles, so I hit him up from all 5 of them. He kept blocking each one. I was like, stop running. You know what I mean?
Shit, he said 5 profiles.
Yeah, and you know me, if he thought he got away from one, I hit him up on the next one. Bro, I was like, stop running, homie. Stop running. He thought
Damn, boy. I needed that laugh. Oh, shit was hilarious. He said, I hit him up on the next one. Shit. Oh, damn. That fool was straight ducking and dodging up. Oh, shit, dog. Fucking guys, bro. I never understood why people make fake profiles, dog. I really never understood it. If you're a smart individual, usually you can tell by the way somebody texts it, it's not them when it's not really them. You feel me? That's usually I'm pretty good at that. Man, I could tell when someone's trying to like. So you get those messages where people are like fucking message you like, hey, what's up? Like fake profiles, like with the homies' names and shit. But you just know it's them because the first sentence they'll say like an odd word, like the way they word it, it's off. You know, you're like, oh, what the fuck? This ain't the homie. What the hell? So, yeah, I don't be trolling nobody doing nothing stupid like that. I'm good. But what it do, man? So, did you guys? Hey, let's talk about this one. Did you guys hear the recent? Where's my phone at? Let me see. The recent Swifty Blue previewed a track with some fool from Pico, and he did bozo in it.
I don't know if you've seen recently. I didn't even know fool that. I guess that fool the worlds we know and made a diss track to Roddy Racks. I think that's so corny, fool. I think he's just crying for attention, fool. Like that's sad, fool.
Who, that fat fuck?
Yeah, fool. He just released the Roddy Racks diss. I don't know if you heard it, fool. I only know because
that fool's a fucking chump. Blah, bro. Chump ass.
I think that fool the worlds we know.
Hey, you know what? Fuck him. I hope the homies. I hope everybody from California goes over to his page and tells him to go fucking cancel himself because he's not from California. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about when he speaks. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't like to step on the soil over here. He's like thousands of miles away, and he's not even in Flint. He's like in Ohio. So that shit's even worse, dog. Kick back, fool. You know. I get it, dog. Like you wanna be like a Cali homie. You can represent California. It's all good, dog. I'm not saying everybody's free to do what they want. But when you're speaking on the homies, like, and then that video about Norteño, like once you get closer to the border, it's more sued. Like that fool's a fucking. Oh my god, bro.
I hate when fools go like talking out their ass and they don't even know what's going on, dog. I don't know, fool. Like I'm sorry, fool. These vatos need to stop making content just because they want views, homie. It all catches up eventually, dog. It all does.
Look, let me tell you guys let me tell you guys, and I don't give a fuck who gets mad what I say right now. It's 2025, so shots are gonna be fired, homie. It is what it is. You know? Believe me. Whatever I say here, I stand on my shit, dog. So if I say something someone don't like and they catch me in traffic, well, fucking bust my fucking dome in, dog, if you got to. You can do that, do that. I don't care, I ain't tripping. But what I want to say is this. Look, homie, everything about those said, fool, how do I expose this shit? Oh, my God, dog. So listen, homies. I'm connected, right? People talk to me and people give me good information. I'm gonna lower my microphone. People give me good ass information, dog. When you're a solid ass fool, dog, like people are gonna come and they're gonna give you the real spill on the whole fucking get down, right? So the whole situation is this, homies. That fat fuck works for a certain podcaster, and I'm not gonna say his name on this fucking channel because he's a Yorona, and I don't want to deal with him in my DMs. But there's a certain podcaster. I'm pretty sure you guys could put 2 and 2 together on your own. You guys are pretty smart people. So there's a certain podcaster who hates on every single rapper. He'll bring them on the show, and then he'll create some kind of controversy. He'll hate on them, and so the thing is that this fat fuck is working for a certain podcaster, right? And this fat fuck comes up with narratives. They put it together, and this fool talks on it. You know what I mean? He makes videos on it, and he's thinking that he's part of the clique. I'm from LA now, dog. Like, well, you're just a sucker, dog. You're just getting used to do the next man's dirt, to talk shit for the next man because he's too afraid to do it himself, my boy. And we know that. because we know that certain homies already know that where that section's at. So if you could put that together, yeah, that fat fool is working for someone, and that person's giving them all these fake ass narratives. And this fool's so stupid because he's not even from California, and he's definitely not from the hood. That he thinks he gets some good ass information. Did you see how happy he was when he said Roddy Rex got a cuete in his face? Dog, you should never be happy for anybody to get a gun pulled on them, homie. You should be like, hey, fool, thank God that fool didn't bust that shit, fool. Like, I never heard one homie be like, oh, that fool got a cuete in it. Like,
But
nah,
like this,
fool. Like,
everybody's tough until the
motherfucker, like,
questions in their face, dog. That's all I gotta say. It'd be the same fools talking
hold
about,
on,
oh,
fool.
if it was me, I would have done something. Be the same fool that wouldn't have did nothing. Probably would have cried.
Hell nah. Y'all would have been like, he probably would have been like, I don't bang, homie. Fuck yeah, that was tripping, dog. I don't like that fool. I personally think he needs to be just it's cool to speak on California content. I'm nobody. I'm just a YouTuber. But what I'm trying to say is like when you he used to be humble, and then he changed, homie. He changed to
Out
like
of
this
nowhere, dog.
fucking.
Literally.
Started using the N word a lot. He started using the N word a lot, which I thought was really odd. Because first of all, homie, you're not even like. I mean, maybe Flint. I don't know. I seen Flint. I know somebody from Flint. They told me, it is a little crazy out there. But listen, dog. When you start to speak on certain organizations, my boy, and start to involve yourself in those things, dog. You got to remember that here in CDCR in California Department of Corrections now have tablets, my homies. You know what I'm saying? So when you're on here speaking on the net about these certain people that should not be spoken about beyond certain gates, homie, it should be left at the fucking gate. You never heard that before? You leave the shit at the door, my boy. And that's a known fact, dog. So when you get these vatos, homie, like this fool right here, they get pumped up by somebody else. It's kind of embarrassing, dog. It's like, you never been to California, dog. You're asking for a GoFundMe from the homies to bring you over here so you can fight Whack 100. Ain't nobody trying to see that shit, fool. Come on, dog. Ain't nobody trying to put no GoFundMe. You're supposed to be a rapper, 400-pound rapper, dog. What the fuck, homie? Like, you're a failed ass rapper, dog. And I'm not putting no money on nobody's GoFundMe, and I highly suggest it. Nobody does. Fuck that GoFundMe, excuse me. But real shit. And I already know because I already been told. He's not a leader, homie. He's a follower. And we know nobody should poison their brain with followers. You know what I'm saying? Always poison. You're gonna listen to somebody. Listen to somebody who's fucking like is on the right path, dog. Like if anybody's really like listening to this fool's bullshit, like cancel that fool. I say we cancel that fool. That's what I'm calling for. All the homies go unsubscribe to that fool's bullshit. Stop following his. Do his wrestling ass, fool. Do his wrestling shit. How does he do it, fool?
For the way I got a long sleeve today, so I can't do it. I got a long sleeve today. Mr. Roll up the sleeves like I don't know. I find him
my boy.
Huh? I'm gonna say real quick, shout out Verbs and Gon Stepek 38. Hopefully I said that right. But I don't know. The reason why, okay. Who this fool, the world as we know it, reminds me of is corny. The same way people follow that fool Ryder PC is the same way I think it's goofy that they pay attention to that fool, the world as we know it. Because here's the big difference, at least. Ryder PC is a lame, just because we know the truth. But that for the world as we know it was at least humble and had somewhat all right, decent standing as far as content creating, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I find it way out when you're like, here's my thing. Okay. Let's say Rowdy Rax allegedly did have that happen to him, right? Even if it did happen, homie.
No, he responded. Rowdy responded.
No, but that's the thing though. Even if he did, right? Yeah, you're not the one that did the pulling it out on him or was no way involved directly. Right. So it's kind of like me seeing something on the news and going, oh homie, I'm so excited to know that. And it's like, bro, you're you're like nowhere involved and you're excited for something you have no involvement in. That makes you a goofy, that makes you a fan, that makes you like you're begging for attention. You know, and I know that's why I say, and even if it did or didn't allegedly happen to the man, I'm just saying that you shouldn't even be speaking on it, because even if he was the one that did it, you really shouldn't be speaking on it. Because the vato that allegedly did or didn't do it, we all know Rowdy Rax ain't responding, because I hear shit like that all the time, homie. You don't know how many times.
He did respond. The homie responded. It's all cap.
Yeah, you know, I've had fools tell me, Frank, oh, dog, like, really, I'm not even playing real life ops, allegedly. Fools that swear, you know, because I don't have those allegedly, right? I've had fools be like, yeah, homie, I heard you got jumped and you got robbed. And I'm like, damn, homie, where'd you hear this from? Because, homie, what?
That's that.
What?
Like,
that's scenario that I've been like, yeah, that's why the homie. Yeah, you know what? I've had fools tell me, oh, that's why they whoopty whoop. So I'm just saying that it's whack. No, it's just lame. That's pretty much what I'm saying.
Nah. And I do want to say, he did respond. The homie did respond, Rowdy. That's why I posted. That's why I tagged the homies. You know, I'm not gonna say his name, but the homies Primo. That's all I'll say. You know, and I'm like, all right, fool, you want to talk on Rowdy, fool? They're like, all right, let me tag his cousin in this fucking video, and let's see what you gonna do. Like, what you gonna say now, homie? Because we know this shit's bullshit and it's wrong at all, because you speaking on the wrong ones, dog. Like cutting's content. Like, on the real, like, you gotta really know where to draw the line. Like, there's an invisible line, fool, that doesn't get you in trouble. That's all I'm saying, right? OG Moss, I believe I saw your comment, dog. I believe I saw your comment where you were telling that homie it didn't happen. I believe you're the homie. You're some kind of homie of Rowdy, right? If I'm correct, my G. I believe your name rings a bell. That's why I'm asking, my dog. Yeah, but I just said that fool needs to get canceled out, homie. Real shit. You know?
Shout out to Moses, though.
I don't know, though. What do you think?
I think fools like him are a joke because, like I said, it's the same as me, right? I'm not from Detroit, right? But let's say SR Broadcast did one day, let's say I wanted to do some content on Detroit. I would keep it as reaction and opinionated as possible, meaning I'm only going to give my opinion and give a reaction on it, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, homie, did you hear that so-and-so smokes so-and-so's baby daddy and fuck so-and-so's baby, excuse my language, you know, baby mama. Come on, dog. That's how he's sounding at this point. He's sounding like those fools that you go over and he's that vato that's like, hey, did you hear that so-and-so robbed so-and-so and a food? Like, and those are those Mr. Tell It All, Mr. Tell All. And it's like, bro, no win to just have like, okay, I don't understand if you're like, hey, Rowdy Rax dropped a new song, or hey, he had in a crazy scuffle, whatever, right? Even then, I still feel like food shouldn't be talking about food business like that. But that's common knowledge. But when, again, I know it didn't happen because I know that's real. But I'm just saying that even if that was, I repeat that, even if that was the case,
I know it didn't happen for a fact.
Another man's business, that's a situation that it's not even solved yet. You could be incriminating fools. You know what I mean? So you're claiming,
but it didn't happen.
Exactly. It didn't. I don't want to. I'm a 100% fact. Say it again. I know it didn't happen. But my whole point is, imagine allegedly it did happen, right? You would still be incriminating people on top of the fact, because let's say, right, the dude who allegedly we know, because it never happens in an imaginary situation, you're pretty much incriminating the fool, saying, oh, wow, this fool did this to Rowdy Rax. Okay, dog, but that's not nobody's business, homie. That's the streets' business. Let the streets handle that. You know what I mean? So don't claim to be like, I'm 300-400 pounds. I'll squabble anybody. I'm super active, homie. But you're not even from the land. You haven't even been to the land like that. I hate those. Oh, I know fools, ass fools. I hate those. Oh, I know ass fools.
Listen. Yeah. So size never doesn't matter, homie. That's a fact. And let me tell you why. I broke this hand, right? I'm 6'2", 200 pounds, right? But the fool that Escondido bar at Pounder's Bar, I knocked some fool the fuck out because he threw a drink at me and the homies, and he tried to run, so I ran out. And this is not glorifying shit, but what I'm trying to say is that he's using his weight as like, if that's gonna scare somebody, my dog, like, homie, you got some fast motherfuckers out here homie. They'll put that shit on you, dog. You could be fucking 10,000 pounds, homie, and if there's some quick motherfuckers has to fuck out, you know what I'm saying? So like, but anyway, so this fool was bigger than me, dog, and on my dad's dead ashes, I swear, homie. When we squared up to like go fucking to get down, you know, because he turned around, he was drunk, so he was kind of hunched. So when I hit him behind the head, I hit that fool, bing, bing, because that fool was running, and I got mad because he ran, so I socked him, bam, bam, and then we went outside, and then that fool got like he stood up right, and I was like, oh shit, this fool's pretty big, and it was a one-on-one thing, and my homeboys were watching, so I'm like, oh hell nah, fool. So I stepped off the curb, right, and that fool came running at me. He fucked up because he came running at me like this, like what's up then, and he didn't have no stance. He had his hands down. So I fucking took a stand. I did a baseball swing, homie. I cocked that shit back. I timed it. I'm like, boom, hit that foot, slapped him, bah, broke my fucking hand. That shit went like this instantly. And I swear, my homie started jumping that foot, stopping that foot out allegedly. And then I fucking took off. I ran to the hospital, went to the hospital, was like over the hill because my shit was like a baseball. Fuck. And that shit was wild. But so using that 400-pound shit, that shit don't mean shit, my boy. I seen little fools beat up big ass fools. You know, that shit don't matter. You know what I mean? So he needs to stop thinking like here in California, they ain't gonna fucking fist fight your ass allegedly. You gonna run into the wrong one, fool. You're gonna run into the wrong one, dog.
How I take it that fools look. There's a difference between stating something obvious and it's okay to say that, you know what I mean? Because people are describing themselves. But somebody particularly like him, right, when you're 100%, always 24/7, every 5 sentences bragging, oh, I weigh this, I did it. You're trying to pump yourself up. That's the way I look at it, homie. You're trying to convince yourself. You're trying to convince others, dog, because I don't get me personally, dog. I'm a should have say it. Who's like, oh nah, and it does matter a little bit. It does to an extent matter a little bit, but not to the extent fools think. Because I'm gonna tell you, dog, I'm not the biggest vato. Fools know me. I'm only about 5'5", you know. But so mind you, every fool I fought is always heavier and bigger. Every fool I fought, every single fool I fought, I can say I've only fought one fool my height. And maybe one fool, maybe a little, and I wouldn't say smaller than me on purpose. It's just, hey, dog, you run your mouth, though, you get popped. You know what I mean? But point is that it's like, I don't know about other fools, but I never gave a damn. The fools I took flight on, 6 feet, freaking big, heavy, bigger than me growing up. And I'm not claiming to win all my fights, but the whole point is, it doesn't matter is what I'm saying. Like, it really does not matter on me. You could be all this, right? Glass chin. I've seen it plenty of time. Glass chins on me all the time. I've seen plenty of fools. I'm this, I'm that. Can't even fight. I've seen plenty of big boys, especially growing up. Oh, I'm going to tear you up. You're short. You're small. And then bing, bing, they on the floor looking at you all stiff. So it's like, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I'm humble to know that. So even if that was the case, this fool needs to calm it down because it doesn't matter your size, fool. It doesn't matter who you are. You're not from the land. Stop speaking on the land.
Nah, the homies from the land.
We don't know what's going on. At least here's what I'm trying to say. Because I know out-of-state homies that are really locked in, solid, know what's going on, and they know what's going on. But then you got fools like that you can tell, like you said. I'll give a prime example. When you talk to somebody, they will give it up. They will give it away how much they know. So you can tell who's phony and who's fake. The same way a lot of fools can get mad at me and be like, oh, who's 6 deuce? But when fools get to asking questions about Southeast LA, I won't put them publicly, but I even tell you, like, I know so-and-so. Even like I didn't put a name, but shout out Lovely, right? Shout out Lovely because even she knows. We had a conversation. And when I told her vice versa, growing up in the same city, and she knew who I knew, she was like, oh, that's how I know you really grew up here. That's how I know you really grew up here, just based off the people you know, etc.
You mentioned.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just a mention because, like, I know I got receipts, I could prove, but exactly that. So you got a lot of these vatos claiming they're from this area, claiming they know that, but they're not really there. See, at least when I speak up, it's a fool that grew up there, not down the street. I don't mean like literally down the street. I'm talking about like down the way. Streets too literal. You know what I mean by like, if you were right there, don't speak on it. I don't want them edge of the border ass fools talking about, oh, I think I know what's going on in LA. That's kind of what I'm saying. I don't literally mean down the street. You get what I meant? I meant that more metaphorically.
Right. I get you. Nah, I get you. Hey, and I also want to say something else, dog. That video that you used, homie, World as you know it, I'm talking to you, my G, right now. You used that video, dog, of the homie Rowdy Ranks dancing with his daughter. You cut his daughter out. You're a weirdo for that, homie. I'm gonna state that shit for the record, dog. You're a weirdo, and all you fools, dog, who've been using that same clip, my boy, knowing that his daughter was in it, all y'all fools are weird, homie. I don't give a fuck. Say what you want, get mad if you want, but you fools are straight weirdos, dog. Because you fools know it was from his TikTok, my boy, and he was doing that shit with his daughter, Palabra, fool. So for y'all fools to go and cut his daughter out, homie, and make him look like a weirdo, knowing that like he was with his daughter,
being a father,
like you fools are weird, homie. For fucking my bad, you fools are weird for even using that video knowing that his daughter was in it, dog. That shit's weird, fool. Why you fool? What kind of shit is that, my boy? Like, what kind of shit is that? Why would you have a video of his home with the homie with his daughter doing a TikTok in your phone, fool? Even if you cut it out, you still had that shit on you, fool, like in your fucking phone, dog. Like that was, that shit's wrong, fool. And it's weirdo activity, homie. You definitely need to be canceled, fool. That's on the set, fool. You do. You gotta go, homie, because you're showing weirdo activities, dog. Whoever shares that video of the homie doing that dance, but he was dancing with his daughter, you fools are weird, homie, because you guys know it's true. And you guys cut the little kid out, that's all I'm going to say, little kid. And to me, you're weird, fool. Because if you screen record that knowing there's a little kid in it, you're fucking weird, fool. That's a fact, homie. Go look it up. Palabra. I'm speaking on it right now because I'm tired of seeing you fools trying to smut up a good homie. Like, what's wrong with you fools, dog? Like, if you fools were face to face with Rowdy, you fools will be on quiet time, fool. That's on the set because you fools don't know who you fools are talking about, dog. And then you guys go clip the fucking clip of him and his daughter. Dog, how could you store that in your phone, homie? I just want to know. How could you store that in your phone, dog? If I see my homeboy and he had a video of somebody with a little kid in it, I'm most likely I'm probably going to fucking start tripping, fool. I don't care who it is, dog.
It's like why you got random kids in your phone. And I'm not saying I
don't care if it's Rowdy and his daughter.
I don't mean it like that.
No. It's true because the homie was doing a TikTok with his familia, and you fools went and cut that part out, fool, knowing his daughter was in it, and you fools have it in your phone. You fools are weird. That's fucking weirdo activity, homie. And anybody who has that video on their channel should be ashamed of themselves, dog, because they know it's true, fool. His daughter was in the video. Listen. And I know I'm speaking facts, homie. And the reason why I'm speaking on this shit is because I have a platform, right? And I'm kind of like, I'm close to somebody that's close to him, dog. And with respect for the homies, like I'm gonna let that shit be known, dog. And I know that they didn't even. This is off the string, off the look, off just being real, dog. What's wrong is wrong, and that shit is wrong, fool. You fools need to like take that video down for the homie dancing like that because his daughter was in it. So if you fools say that shit's gangster, if you fools call yourself gangsters, dog, question yourself, homie. Question yourself, dog. Because if you were really busted and somebody found out, so you already know what's gonna happen to you, fool. And if you don't know. Boy, you better get that shit off your phone, my G. I mean, I'm just saying though, that shit pisses me off. Cause it's like, damn, homie, that's like I got kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want some fool fucking copying my TikTok with my kid in it. I don't care if he cut my kid out. The fact that he did that shit when he had this in his phone, the original, you still have 2 copies, homie. Yeah. So I don't know. That's just what I'm saying, homie.
I personally, my boy, my quick opinion on it, if I'm allowed to give it, is how I feel about that situation. That's what I was about to say. I just didn't want to get without the proper content. Like I knew the content because I already knew that video. That's why I didn't really have, But now that you say it, exactly that, bro. Exactly that. I knew I wasn't tripping. I just want to make sure I wasn't tripping when I said pretty much what you said, and it's like exactly that, homie. Even Terp says something, for example, I got a daughter, homie. I'll say it right now. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and start cross dressing, but I guarantee you, if my daughter brought me a outfit to help her wear, or she brought me some toy sets she want me to help her like play with, because I do it all the time with my daughter. I play with her play sets when she wants to, bro. That's my daughter, bro. You know what I mean? She's innocent. To her, she's just spending time with her dad. You know what I mean? I don't understand if homeboy was doing it in his own time and shaking hip like these other fools on their own with no kids, and they're just on some, hey,
it's a personal moment.
I'm just saying, right? Yeah. But that's kind of where
definitely
I find it foul, homie, is that you can't, like, this is what's funny, homie. It's not gangster to spend time with your kids, and you think that's goofy, but you fools don't think it's goofy running your mouth on the internet and speaking on business you have no business speaking on. So that's kind of why, like, I deal with it all day, homie. I got a lot of fools in the hood. I'm not gonna say necessarily mine or not. I don't want to incriminate myself, but let's just say this: I got fools that be quick to think it's lame to be a dad. They think it's lame to go get your life together, but they'll be over here like, yo, homie, it's cool. And it'd be the same fools recording themselves, posting straps on the internet all day. Be the same fools speaking on things. Again, they have no idea what they speaking on. And thirdly, half the time the info ain't even real info. And if these fools, again, I repeat, if you fools are out here doing stuff for views, I'm gonna remind you something about LA. Like, shout out the Coyotes. That they're two brothers that rap. They're pretty dope. Pretty sure you guys know them. He dropped kinda off subject but on subject. He dropped a reply to Joey Badass for dissing the West Coast, and he said a line on there for all of you rappers, but this is also for the content creators, everybody that wants to play about LA. Like he said in his raps, he said LA is like a cemetery to your favorite rappers. So hey, by all means, homie, fools love to play with LA, and I'm not saying nothing trying to incriminate the homies. I'm just saying, when you're sitting here, go ahead, do it for the fame, because that's what fools forget. One day, my boy, one day, you may be in Michigan, wherever you claim to be, and you're talking crazy, and there might be people that let's just, for example, Roddy Rocks allegedly, I'm not saying to incriminate him, but he may have a little homie that feels some type of way. He may have a primo or a prima or individual. Hey, homie, I felt some type of way about that. Right. And they're really going to test that jaw. And some fools don't want to test your jaw. They're going to want to test, and they're going to see what you really talk on. So that's why I don't stress much, but it is foul, and I agree that a man can't even spend time with his child without food. And what's even better, you fools aren't even like, look, I understand this, homie. If you fools are going to hate on an individual, at least be doing better than them. Half of you fools need to do this. I seen a post today. Before you speak up, somebody pat your pockets, my boy. Do me a favor. Before you fools diss these rappers and you diss all that, pat your pockets. Look like and then one last example, because these fools be having me hot lately. I might give him the fame, but him in comedy recently, and I see him everywhere hating on fools. Another individual when it pertains to the world, we know it too. Now I know you've seen it too, Frank. A certain different individual, he's talking mess in the comments, and the same way.
I've been watching that.
Got second grade raps, and they want to sit here and comment on talent. Like, my whole point, what I'm getting at, because I don't want to get off subject, is you got fools that aren't even nowhere near the fools that are dissing. That's all I'm getting at, dog. If you're gonna say a fool sucks at rapping, you better be platinum. You better have some hits, homie. I better hear some hits. If you're calling a fool not with the business, you better show me receipts of at least 25 videos. I better see at least 25 videos straight talking about all this squabbling, who you're gonna squabble. Okay. That's my whole point. Just don't open your mouth. If you fools cannot bring receipts, I'm going to say all 2025, 6 Deuces saying, if you are not a platinum artist or got something more than the artist you're talking about, don't speak on it. If you ain't got at least, I repeat, 25 videos, stop saying who you squabbling. We don't believe you. Right. And I don't care who you said you squabble with. Thirdly, stop putting out fake info if you don't got facts. And again, I repeat, if you're doing it for clout, you will end up where you need to end up. Because remember, there's some homies out here, they're not trying to talk to you. They don't live in the internet. They don't. So remember that. While you're thinking you get a couple clicks and views off of it, remember, homeboy, especially when it comes to Los Angeles, like all fools, It's all fun and games until it's not. That's all I gotta say. It's all fun and games until you come across somebody that was like, hey, remember that video you made on Rowdy Rex? All right, bet. I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying. And I don't have to incriminate the homeboy. Yep. I'm just saying that you never know who feels that way. Even if Rowdy Rex is like, hey, homie, I don't want nothing to happen to that cat, because I don't want to incriminate him. But you never know. A fan could be like, nah, but I feel some type of way. Chale. You know what I'm saying? I do. So
there's that. And there is some diehard, not just that, but listen, I'm gonna give you an invitation. The world as you know it, you're invited to come on the live stream with me and Six Deuce, and we could chop it up, homie, and we can get a better understanding of why you're so deep in Cali politics. And I suggest it's cool to talk about California and shit. I'm not saying don't do that, but what I'm trying to say is that you talk about things that are just like, homie, like we don't even talk about. We don't even want to talk about. We don't even want to know about half the shit that you're talking about, my boy. And you mentioned somebody that's very, very high ranking in your last video, which I thought was pretty dumb and pretty risky. And it tells me that you're not a sharp individual. You're not really sharpening the guy. What I mean is your blade is dull, homie. You've never been sharpened in the streets, homie, because that last video you made, I'm not even going to address it. I'm not going to say the name, none of that. But you know what I'm talking about, homie. And you seem pretty happy. Like you're talking about an individual who's been incarcerated for more than 30 years, dog. We already know who that homie is. And we know what? We don't even say his name out here, dog, because there's no need for that. So for you to make a video on it, acting like we barely found out who the homie is, it tells me that your blade is hella dull, dog, and you won't make it out here in these California streets, homie. So you're more than welcome to come on my podcast. We could do a live interview. And we can answer these questions, because I think it's very important, because you're playing with fire, dog. You really are. You think because you're far away, dog, YouTube is dangerous, homie. All I'm trying to say is this, dog, is that just find a different lane, homie. And now you're wearing an LA hat. It doesn't matter what you wear, homie. It's not going to make you from LA, dog. And you know what? The homies from LA, if they see you with that hat, they're going to want to pop that cap, fool, because they're going to know who the fuck you from. And if I don't bang, then they're going to trip even harder. I'm from out of state. Even worse. Allegedly, right? I'm just saying, like, you got to be careful, homie. I'm just saying, though.
No, yeah, and I want to say real quick.
I'm not threatening him. I'm just trying to give the homie some advice personally. Like, I used to be his subscriber, but then he turned into this. Like, he's like another podcaster. I don't want to say his name, but if you pay attention to their activities, the things they talk about, the similarities, the way it matches up. And if you could put two and two together, I'm pretty sure Six Deuce knows what I'm talking about. So he has a coach, right? He's getting played like a hoe, pretty much. He's a 304. He's on the track, and he's getting played. He don't realize it. All he's seen is a podcast that has bigger numbers than him on YouTube, trying to pretend like they're giving him love. And then what happens, dog? You can tell he's never been popped, fool. Because, look, this is kind of shit, man. This would have happened to him if he was busted. Hey, homie, you want a soap on, homie? You want some here? You want some? I got you, my boy. I got you. Got it, fool. Boop, 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 boop. And then later, fool, that fucking fool's in debt, not knowing he fucking owes some feria. And people could say what they want, fool. And they could say, oh, Frank, you're wrong, fool. We're going to leave it at that, fool. We'll just leave it at that. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. He made another video. He said, my bad, fool. He said, oh, if I go to LA County Jail, will I survive 24 hours? Motherfucker, you won't even leave a holding tank for 24 hours. What are you talking about? Of course you'll survive. You might. No, dog. The holding tank, 35. Oh, I don't know, dog. It's a fucked up situation. You know what I mean?
Shout out HCB Chemistry, No Mo 7.
I'm not afraid.
And Steel City Productions.
Obviously, you're late, homie. I'm talking about the world as you know it. I'm talking about the world as you know it. If you want to clip it, I said you're more than invited to come on my podcast with me and Six Juice, and we want to have a conversation with you. And we want to know why, like what inspired you to start Cali content? What inspired you to start using the N-word? What inspired you to talk about righteous homies with absolutely no footprint or no kind of solid proof? Nobody even knows this vato. Nobody in
Now
Rowdy's
it's
camp even
excited
knew
about
that.
something he never did.
It's like nobody even. No, I'm not trying to. Man, I'm gonna stop there. All I'm saying is more than welcome to come on, and we could just have a conversation. Respectfully, as YouTubers, all I could say is don't follow the next man, dog. Don't think because that fool has fucking views. You know what I'm saying? What other YouTuber? I ain't gonna say that fool's name because that fool's a straight crybaby, and I'm not gonna go to prison, dog, over some fucking. Trust me, I'm just gonna leave it there. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't know who you are or what you're trying to get. I'm not that dumb individual, homie. So I'm pretty smart, homie. So, I ain't gonna give it to you with respect, I could sound whatever I want, homie. You see my face? Obviously you don't I could post a link for you right now, my boy. Here, check this out. If you're so tough and so hard, I invite you right now to hit the link right here in the comment section. Here, we're gonna do it like this, dog. We're gonna see who's scared right now with respect. If you're a man, show your
No, I just gotta say,
let's see
the
who
reason
you are.
why.
Talk to me like a man, man. If you're on screen, I'll tell you who I'm talking about. That's on me. It doesn't matter, homie. I'll tell you who I'm talking about. I will tell you who I'm talking about. If you hit that link and come on here, show your face, I'll respect that. Talk to me like a man, and I'll give you that respect, homie, and I'll tell you who I'm talking about. So it's up to you.
Now, you mind if I say something real quick? I'm sure you can speak for yourself, but one thing I want to say is
just whatever I want, homie. I say F all of them, homie. I don't care. What? I'm not a scary cat, fool. Get that shit straight. What's up, fool?
I just want to say it's not sneak dissing when we've said it plenty of times, and you're just on
blue, yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Fools know if you know.
You're behind, dog.
If we continue sitting here 24/7 telling the new fools that don't get it, we look silly. So if you think it's silly and we're not trying to repeat ourselves, go look at the last 50 videos. You guys can scroll through. That's all I'm saying. I understand you fools want to know, but being scary is not standing on nothing because you guys are saying it's contradicting, but contradicting would be sitting here trying to give you guys all the info.
See,
we're just giving you a simple reactions on what it is in our opinion. But if you guys want the chismosa, then go to the world as we know it. That's all I'm trying to say. That's what I'm gonna say. That if you want to gossip, go to them. We're just telling you what it is. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if you know, you know. We wouldn't have to repeat it if you weren't on the late train. You know what I'm saying? If you knew, you knew, and if not, it ain't for you. Social media content, it should be regardless of area. If it's on social. Social media.
Yeah. What do you say? I don't know.
Yes,
anyways, what's good, homies? Hey, dog, you're more than welcome to come on. You're more than welcome. Anybody, see look, this is what gets to me, dog. You fools be all in my comments calling me all these names, talking all that mad shit, dog. And then I post a link and I tell you guys you're more than welcome to come on and show your face and let's have a grown man conversation and let's find out why you don't like me, my boy. Like what I do to you, homie, like what's up, fool? Like what links you to me that you don't like me? Like that's the kind of shit I'm on, dog. Show your face, homie. I'm not no scary shit. I don't want to call him. I don't want no phone call. No, I want to see who you are, and let's just have a conversation, homie. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna block you. Scared. You know what? I'm gonna let you talk, homie. I'm gonna pin your comment. Matter of fact, here, homie. I'm gonna let you have your 5 minutes of fame, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lame fool, but you're in my chat, fool. So you're even lamer. Yeah. Shut up, fool. Shut up. You're in here being a keyboard warrior, dog. That's even worse, fool. Shit, fool. I don't know what's worse, dog. Hey, look, homie. It's fools like you. You call me a lame? Why you in my chat, fool? If somebody's a lame, why would you be in their chat, fool? Like, doesn't that make you a lame too? Because you're associating yourself with lames by clicking on the fucking chat. and trying to comment and make yourself relevant, I don't get it, dog. Let me know. Bro, where you gotta go, dog? You know what? I don't even want to associate with you no more. I'm gonna block your bitch ass. Out of here, fool. Get out of here, fool. Go make another profile. Come back later. I'll block you again. You out. Gone. Bye.
I just want to say real quick when it comes to I didn't quite get what Nomo76 meant by you can't say.
I don't know why he's mad.
Huh? It said it's open to be criticized.
I don't know why he's mad.
It's social. Now, honestly, bro, this is what I feel about fools. Are so used to fools giving up all the info that they think that it's scary by not giving. It's like this, bro. We can't keep giving fools all their 15 seconds of fame. I mean, that's all I gotta say.
Right. I gave it to him. I gave him his response. I hope he clipped it. Nah, I'm not mad.
No, you good. It's like this. Even you know, everybody and their mother speaks on stuff they don't need to be speaking on, dog. And nobody's telling them nothing. You know what I'm saying? Us saying what it is. It's just like this. The shit we speak on, I'm a fat, I'll say it. It's shit we know. So us giving you every 5 seconds time in the world is not being, me personally, I don't think it's contradicting. You know what I'm saying? Because contradicting is saying one thing and it's obviously doing another, right? But we're not doing nothing other than saying how we feel, letting it be known, and that's it. Now, if an individual sitting here making a whole smut campaign, videos on videos, like how the world as we know it does, and how these other individuals do, and they make weeks of content on the same person, that's a little contradicting, because those are the individuals claiming they're active. Those are the individuals saying they're so with the business. Me and Frank aren't getting on a camera claiming to be nothing. We are just giving our opinion on what fools are doing and how we feel it's lame. These other fools are telling you straight up, like I said, so-and-so shot so-and-so beat up so-and-so, and this person, this and that. Now, that's contradicting, my boy, because they're supposed to be hushed. That's contradicting.
All right,
now,
so
we're speaking on.
Let me answer this first question.
On shit
Go ahead.
we're not supposed to be speaking on. That's it.
He said this. He said, to give an input is one thing. To give factual evidence ain't it. Just saying respectfully. I don't want to make. Listen. Man, I ain't going to say shit. I'm going to keep it hush because at the end of the day, homie, I don't want to have this fool in my DMs crying. And I'm not trying to go to prison for like, cause look, homie, I'm the type of fool, like I'm humble as fuck and I'm quiet. But if somebody's gonna try to come at me, dog, like then I'm gonna take that in a serious matter, like my life's in like I'm gonna take it like you're trying to come and take my win. So you know it's gonna end in a fucked up situation, right? So that's why I try not to engage in the YouTube beef, right? Even though I know there's a lot of fucking YouTubers that they talk about me, don't like me, but I don't care, dog. At the end of the day, I'm just here to make content, enjoy myself. I ain't trying to like. Nah, it's funny though. I mean, but hey, respectfully, like I already said, Cali hear me. I don't need to build myself off of other crybabies. You feel me? So I'm just gonna leave it there. I already dealt with it a few times, you know. Nah, dog. That's the problem. Look, that's the problem with you fools is that you fools be all in your feelings because I make content about the North and I make content about the South and I don't just fucking rap what you fools, what most of these YouTubers rap. They're all following the same thing. They're all trying to pretend like they're on one team. Like at the end of the day, that's all bullshit, homie. Because at the end of the day, you fool, like all these fools that say like they all go home talk shit. They ain't on the same team. They're only out for their own bag, their own algorithm. So all that shit's out the window with me. I call it like I see it. I make content on anything I like, anything I want, and that's why most of these fools are in their feelings because I make content about the North and I don't disrespect. You know why I don't disrespect? Listen, not you, my boy. I'm saying other fools. Listen, the reason why I don't disrespect is because I've actually been in sticky situations with Northerners. I actually been up there in the North with my brother running amok, and shit has actually happened. So That's why I don't disrespect, because I already know the capabilities. They have the same capabilities as us. You know what I'm saying? They're men. They're gonna react the same way we do. And when you're in a sticky situation, homie, you don't know what's gonna happen. It opens your eyes, dog, and you realize that, like, you can tell when fools ain't really been with like in those, never seen a norteño, because they talk all this shit and they diss the north, and they're on the net fucking talking all this shit, right? You could tell they've never in their life seen a norteño. Let's put it, for instance, Cholo Juan. Shouts out to Cholo Juan. Look how he speaks about norteños. Why? Because he's been on the level fours. He's been in the high yards with them, with side by side with interactions with them. You see what I'm saying? And then look at other people that talk about the north. They talk recklessly because they've never even seen a norteño. They probably don't like norteños because they watch Blood In, Blood Out. You know what I'm saying? American Me type shit. There's some fools like that. They've never even been to the north. I've been to Delano. I've been in Kings County. I've been in Tulare. Trust me, homie.
No, just to end it on my part, because I don't want to keep bringing it back to this, but to answer this, and it's very simple. When you say Nomo 76, and again, I'm just responding respectfully. I don't take none of what you say personally, whatever, because again, that's what we're gonna do. We respect that you people come on here and have opinions and ask questions, because what would be the point of the comment section? You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna answer that.
Right.
The reason why fools like us speak on certain things, because I've learned, yes, you can ignore it, but how long can you ignore something? And when you ignore it so long, you become part of the problem, because if you're not willing to speak on it back at a certain point to let it be known you don't rock with that, you're just as bad. Now, you're right. It did used to work, not saying nothing, but nowadays you need to at least speak up once. Now, when all you're doing is talking, that's contradicting. Because like we tell most fools, we give them the option, A or B. Leave it for the streets, or we're not sitting here trying to smoke fools over YouTube content. By the way, it's not that serious. Secondly, we're just saying, since we're people from Califas, from the West Coast, we're gonna speak on other fools trying to speak on the content that aren't even their area. Okay, the same way I would expect a fool from Detroit to get on my head if I was over speaking about Detroit. So that's what I'm saying. You have to, at a certain point, you can turn all day.
It's crazy.
But once you become part of the problem and not the solution, at one point you got to say, hey, we don't rock with them. And that's what we're saying. We're letting you fools know and everybody know we don't rock with them, and we are continuing to make our content, because we don't sit and stop. We're not chasing them. We're not in our comment sections dissing them like, hey, fool, come on, F you and keyboard warriors. That's a big difference. That's contradicting. For me personally, bro, I think that's contradicting. Now, like I said, people, SR stands for super righteous, right? Being righteous isn't just being humble and turning the other cheek. It means speaking up when others won't. Right. And I repeat that all the time. And I help model that after Cali Hood Media, because they're the same way. They're going to speak on shit when most fools won't. Yes, you can be quiet. Me personally, I felt like if Frank was every day whining about something, then you could sit and say the homie's contradicting. But he's speaking on matters.
I'm not whining. No, I'm just speaking the content.
Exactly. And he's speaking true, because let's be real. Most fools are only going to speak up off of favoritism. Fools only speak on what they want. You know what I mean? And it's not dissing, because here's dissing. I'm going to tell you, we're telling the truth on how we feel. It's our opinion. Dissing is going.
I'm not dissing nobody.
Maybe we have different versions. That's all I'm going to say, bro. I respect it. I get it. But the difference in my eyes, homie, is that most of these fools are just dissing. We like I said, we're giving two options. Come on the podcast and speak your half, because we don't like to speak on there. They can't defend themselves. Or secondly, just leave it to the streets. That's it. This team is doing what these fools are doing. They're never going to step foot in Cali. And if they do, they're not going to be saying to the fool they say it. Now, that's dissing, because you're not going to do nothing about it. To me, that's what I think dissing is. But if you're the individual, like, for example, fools say it all the time, as simple as football teams. It may be similar off subject, but I know fools that are like, hey, I like the Chargers, the Rams, right? Okay, I'm just trying to put an example. Does that make that person lame because he's letting you know he doesn't fuck with the Rams? No. If he's telling you how he feels. Now, if that person was going up and beyond to have a thong up there with Jay and start crying everywhere about it and doing the most about it and not doing a thing but just crying, that's when I think it's goofy and clown behavior. Because if you fools think this is clown behavior, then you gotta go through all YouTube because all these fools are clowns saying it straight up and dissing everybody and their mama and telling the cheeseman. So you fools gotta get in line what you think. You fools pick and choose, and I'm not saying directly no more. You can take it directly, whatever. This is the shoe fits wear. Respect you, homeboy. If you take it how you take it, that's something you gotta take up with yourself, my boy, because at the end of the day, we're still gonna voice our opinion. If it's clown shit to you, then respectfully, my boy, hey, that's between you and God, homie, and however you feel. That's just all I gotta say. It doesn't affect us. We don't feel less about it. I don't feel like a clown because, like I said last time, I'm not sitting here threatening nobody. I'm not saying I'm going out to get. All I said, if a fool feels some type of way, stop speaking on the land if you ain't from the land. And I'm not saying, again, I repeat it, I'm not saying if you're out of state, you can't speak on or show love. But the truth is, homie, know your place the same way I know my place. And I'm not going to overstep on other fools' states that I'm not from. Plain and simple. I'm from Califas, so I'm going to speak on Califas because I can, because I'm from California. That's what I'm trying to get at. So other fools yapping about California and you fools are not even from there, at least have the common courtesy to know your place on what not to speak on. That's all we're saying. So if that's talking shit and dissing, then a la verga, because these fools talk shit all the time. So. That's all I'm saying, homie. So if I say fuck a fool, it's fuck them. Yeah, if it's dissing, it's dissing, oh well. But whether it was on camera or off camera, it's going to be said. So sitting here in the comments talking shit about it isn't going to help me. It's not going to help you, and it's not going to make us care anymore. I'm just saying, my boy, you know? Because it's not that serious.
Hey, that link, homie, you could jump on, dog. The link I posted. If you hit it, it'll bring you on the show. What happened, fool? Close the door.
Oh, no. I'm not saying it towards you. That's the thing. Like, I'm not coming at nobody direct. Like, I'm saying it to anybody that I'm speaking in generally, that you, whoever, I mean, no disrespect. I hope that I'm not coming off disrespectful or trying to come crazy because, again, that's the whole point of the comment section. I repeat, I want to hear what y'all saying so we can say it back. That's what I'm getting at, bro. I don't want to sound like I'm trying to get in an argument or like fight.
Oh, you're on the cell phone, damn.
You know what I mean? I'm just putting it flat out that it's all love, it's all respect. It ain't that big of a deal because exactly that is just YouTube. My boy. It ain't that big of a deal. It's just YouTube, bro. It ain't that big of a deal. That's kind of my whole point. I'm not checking on nobody.
Yeah. Hey, and I do want to say the reason why I don't really speaking people's names too much is because I was always told, dog, that the reason, the way you kill somebody, dog, is not by speaking on them. And that's why I never understood why that fool Big Tim's was still speaking on Mr. Criminal, still giving them the fucking platform, making diss tracks. Like, you're still keeping them relevant. That's what I'm trying to get at, homie. So by not talking about somebody's name, you're not giving that person the satisfaction of speaking their name. You know what I mean? Shit. Stop, Logan. Damn, bro. My bad, homies. My kids over here going crazy. That shit cut off. My bad, 6 Deuce. You were calling me right now. Hey, but man, let's leave all that juice shit behind though. But hey, what do you guys think about the whole Lefty Gunplay situation? Lefty Gunplay says that he's mad at the full community for basically putting them on not putting him first due to him being on Kendrick Lamar's album. I got to give it to Lefty, dog. He's a hardworking homie right now. He's definitely working hard, right? I have had conversations with Lefty before when he signed, the day he signed to OTR. I was fucking with Lefty, right? I was making them thumbnails. We were talking out, and I told that homie, like, if you get successful, like, sticking, don't crash out. At the time, Chito Ramos had crashed out, right? And, Chito being a known homie, dog, and, really having talent, dog. So I do want to say shouts out to Lefty, though, for definitely working, dog, definitely working. Whether his lyrics are good or not, where other people think, he's definitely working, G, And, yeah, you could get at me on IG, fool. Get at me at IG, dog. We could talk, fool. Anybody. I talk with everybody, dog. And, this is in no way, shape, or form disrespect, like trying to take shots at anybody. I just think that when I say something, dog, like a lot of times these fools get in their feelings. I've been demonetized 4 times because certain people get in their feelings for things I say, and then they copyright my videos. I'm surprised I haven't got a copyright. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. Real shit. But see, I learned the game, homie. I stopped talking about certain individuals because, there's certain people now on YouTube, artists, that if you speak their name, they will copyright you automatically. Like, automatically. So, got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of these fools, too, on YouTube who will report you. You know what I'm saying? They will report your video. They'll report your video, and then they'll act like they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And then you got homies like myself. I always save receipts, but I wait for people to speak negative on me to bust them out. I haven't had a bust any out, thank God. You feel me? I don't like doing that. I really don't. But if I have to, I will, right? Oh, you good, SR? Fool, don't even trip, my boy. Family first at all times, dog. I always tell the homies it's family first, dog. I'm about to get out of here. Tomorrow is Monday. I got to go get ready. Actually, I got 5 more months left of school. Tomorrow, I'm going to start my welding orientation class. It got pushed back due to no power. We didn't have power here in Riverside County for a few days, eh? You know what I mean? So God bless everybody, man, who's dealing with the situation, from IE to LA. We are definitely feeling the situation, you know what I'm saying? And for all the people that are making content about it, it's crazy because I've been watching videos from out of state, right? And it hits different, homies, when you watch reporters from out of state talk about your state, your town, local to you, and you know what's happening. It makes it more real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Riverside County, LA County is not really prone to fires here and there, but here in Riverside County, we have fires like it ain't no thing. I mean, we used to have ashes coming down all the time, right? But now it seems like it's more serious at this point. Last year, we had to evacuate from my pad because all the mountains around my house were on fire. So, we didn't have power. There was no power, right? I think for like 2 days, man. Everything was closed. It was weird. There was no banks. There was no stores open. It was really weird for like 2 days, eh? No stoplights. It's kind of crazy, man, when you're really like close, not, and I really feel for, even though people say, oh, celebrities, at the end of the day, like there's honest, hardworking people, like shouts out, that poor man, prayers to his family. I don't know who he is, his name, but that man did all his construction tools, all his landscaping tools melted in the garage, And he said he had just started his business off and got those tools. It's things like that. Hardworking people, man. Shouts out to all the street vendors. Shouts out to all the street vendors, man, who came together. Hold on, Logan, right now. Go plug it in. Give me a second, guys. All right, give it to me. I do want to say big shouts out to the street vendors. I got to get out of here. My kids are going crazy. But listen, big shouts out to the street vendors who came together at the racetrack in Los Angeles. What is it, the Petco Park? Or what? I don't know exactly where it's at. I think it's the racetrack or there's the park, the baseball park. One of those locations, they're in the parking lot. All the street vendors in Los Angeles came together and are feeding and people came together dropping off clothes, food, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's huge, man, because a lot of these people were going in on the street vendors and they wanted to get rid of them, and code enforcement was fucking taking their stuff away. And it's crazy because they're the ones that are now on the front lines feeding all those people that need help. So salute to all those men and women. I even seen children out there cooking with their dads and moms. Salute to them, man. Hey, like I said, man, if you're in that zone, be careful. Take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? Have your stuff. I mean, have an emergency pack. I mean, that's how we live in Riverside County, to be honest. Here in Riverside County, we have like no shit. Like we have like stuff ready to go, like backpacks, you know, with our stuff in it, flashlights, like because we're so prone to fire right here. Like every fucking year we have to get evacuated, you know. With that being said, gente, I am out of here. I appreciate you guys staying this long, man. Thank you. Salute to all 14 of you guys, man. And salute, man. I appreciate all of y'all. See y'all mañana. Good night. Stay safe. Stay blessed. We out.